901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well,
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Down to the Wire with Courtney and Chanel. I'm Courtney.
I'm Chanel.
And welcome back.
Welcome back to episode
We're not even about to
unknown.
because we don't matter, but we're glad that you're here. So we got a good show for y'all today. We're gonna start off with a little bit of hockey.
Yes.
We hope that y'all are watching the Caps and the Penguins because this series has actually been really good.
It's been really good. I think sports as a whole has been really good this year.
Right now, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the Caps and the Penguins, they're tied 2-2. Do you think that they're going to break the Washington curse? Because I don't.
Well, I do think so. I think that they are going to break that curse just because I don't see the Penguins beating them this round. I don't see it.
I mean, they beat them the past 2 years.
Yeah, they have. But I do think they're struggling with like health issues, and I think that's gonna play a part in the if the Caps can like maximize off that.
Yeah.
But the curse can be them not maximizing.
Well, to speak of health issues with the Penguins, arguably the second best Capitals player behind Alex Ovechkin.
That is arguable.
He took my man Zach Austin Reese. He took him out.
Yeah,
broke his jaw.
Yeah, he tore him up.
Gave him a concussion, so he's out the rest of the playoffs. And Tom Wilson is actually now suspended the next 3 games, which I think will hurt the Capitals.
Which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like when you are, I get it. It's kind of different because it's a contact sport, so it's not like exactly. It's not like during the game he just went up to him and punched him in the face. Like that's different. I get it was the type of hit.
Penalty on that hit.
So that's my thing. So it's like,
should he be suspended 3 games?
Should he be suspended 3 games? But the fact that he is kind of, I want to say it's dumb on his part because you guys just be extra careful.
Yeah,
like you guys are this close. You guys are this close,
yeah.
And now they're probably not going to.
Yeah, well, we'll keep you guys updated on what happens in the Stanley Cup Finals because I'm excited to see. I
think Washington natives are excited. I mean, they don't have anything else.
We have nothing else to count on. So we had the draft last week.
Yes, it was
my man's Baker Mayfield.
That is
first pick. I love him.
When they called his name, I thought, have you seen that video?
Yeah.
When he was like doing it. I love him. Like I thought of that when that happened. Like I really love him. When I didn't think the Browns were gonna draft him because I was like,
really? I always knew he was going to the Browns.
I didn't think so because I was like, they're not going. Disclaimer, I don't compare him to Johnny Manziel. I actually love Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
I love him. But
not so much.
I loved him when he first came in the league. Now he's a little different. But I didn't think they were going to do that same, not saying they're the same type of quarterback, but just that same type of character.
I don't think that they have the same character. Yes, he had some issues, but it was nothing like the issues that Johnny Manziel
But I just thought they were gonna like try to get the person that's like the furthest from Johnny Manziel. I just wouldn't think that they would get.
I don't think that he should be compared to I don't think that he should be compared to Johnny Manziel because he hasn't had the same issues. Johnny Manziel had a slew of issues. Literally from the time that the man was born.
I don't think
Baker Mayfield had a couple issues.
I don't think that. I'm just talking about as far as like. I don't think like Baker Mayfield is like a troublemaker or anything like that. But just as far as his character. But I like Johnny Manziel. I don't think he has a bad character. When he first came in the league, I like Johnny Manziel. I was Johnny footballing it up. I loved him.
I was never about that. But they've compared Johnny Manziel to Brett Favre, his playing style to Brett Favre, his playing style to Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. I definitely can see a lot of that. I think that backup behind Tyrod Taylor, I think that was.
He said he's not coming in as a backup. He said that's.
Ooh, he wants to compete for that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He gives me that same type of, and I mean,
that's not my business.
I don't mind it. Yeah, but he was just like, I'm not here to back up.
We'll see what's in for the Browns. Saquon Barkley went number 2.
That was
went to the Giants.
Favorite, yeah.
I'm here for that. I'm really here for that.
I think on paper, Eli Manning, Odell Beckham Jr., and Saquon Barkley looks not unbeatable.
But looks great.
But looks amazing. If we can like get some type of rhythm going with
Eli is the weak link.
He's definitely
three. I'll definitely say that
because their success kind of stems around him.
Yeah.
So if he's the weak link, then
yeah, I'm interested to see. Lamar Jackson went to the Ravens. I'm very excited for that. I definitely think that Ozzie knew what he was doing. This was his last draft, and he made some great picks. So I'm very excited to see what he does behind Joe Flacco. I think that he is the future of the Ravens, and I'm excited to see that future.
Yeah, I liked Jack. I didn't know he was gonna go that. Like,
I didn't think so either.
I was watching it like, oh, they're about to get him, and then I got to the last pick, and I was like, okay, well, I like the pick. I like Lamar Jackson. I have a love-hate relationship with him. I think he's an amazing athlete. Like, I feel like he is one of the most athletic quarterback I've seen in a while. However, I just don't see him being that NFL quarterback. Like, I don't see him being that NFL quarterback. Like,
I guess.
I don't know.
I'm excited to see what he does in Baltimore.
I'm excited too.
So how do you feel about the Steelers picks?
Well, so I was looking for secondary. I was looking for pickups in our secondary, which I feel like we did do that. Anybody we get, if you know the Steelers, you know that we're the type of organization we get you. You don't have to be the headliner of the draft. Like, we don't ever get those type of people who
But we'll make you into
But we'll make you fit our system, and you'll make our system great.
Yeah.
So they got Terrell Edmonds as their first pick, which I think was a really good pick. Some people are not too happy with that, but he was our best pick, I think, and it makes sense because he was our first pick. But I like him because of what he's gonna do in our secondary, because I think that's what needs the most work to me. So I mean, some people are kind of confused at our picks, but that's normal. Like, we make it work. So how do you feel about the Panthers picks and what they did in the draft this year?
Honestly, they did everything I needed them to do. I am very pleased. First round, they got DJ Moore, a wide receiver from University of Maryland. I think him, along with Torrey Smith, Devin Funchess, Cam, they're going to do exactly what they needed to do on offense. He's 6 foot, 210 pounds. He's not the biggest dude, but he can make some pretty nice catches when he needs to. As long as Cam is accurate, I think he'll be able to fit right in the slot and catch the ball when he needs to. Second round, they got Dante Jackson, a defensive back out of LSU. Very excited for that. That's exactly what we needed on defense. We needed safeties. We needed corners, and that's what they're pretty much trying to fill. They did what they needed to do this draft. I'm pleased. I wish they would have done a little bit more in free agency, personally, because I think that there were a lot of wide receivers. I think that there were a lot of corners, a lot of safeties that they could have picked up that were veterans. So I'm a little upset with them. Honestly, I wanted them to get my boy out of New England, Butler.
Oh.
After he didn't get to play in the Super Bowl. I wish they would have picked him up, and I think that would have been a good fit for him, but, that's all right. We'll be all right. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago, what's going on in New England and what's going on with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, everybody figuring out where they wanted to go. Tom Brady did an interview last week, and they asked him if he felt appreciated by the Patriots organization, and here's what he had to say.
Yeah. And so when Giselle says feel appreciated, this brings to mind Coach Belichick and Mr. Kraft. Do you feel appreciated by them, and do they have the appropriate gratitude for what you have achieved?
I plead the fifth. Look, man, that is a tough question. Yeah, I mean,
your wife seems to indicate.
I think everybody in general wants to be appreciated more at work, in their professional life.
So he pleads the fifth.
And he didn't have to say that. Like, he could have answered it.
To be messy.
He's being really messy. He could have answered it a completely different way, where he could have pleaded the fifth without saying it.
Yeah.
But I knew it. I mean, I knew he wasn't happy. I knew he wasn't happy. But what kind of got me off, what caught me off guard was that it was directed to Belichick and Robert Kraft, but I thought him and Kraft were good, and it was them versus Belichick.
Right.
So
this makes the plot a whole lot deeper than we thought it was. And I mean, he said that everyone wants to feel appreciated by their team and by their organization. And I'm just kind of like, if this is how you feel and you're being that open about it, where do you guys go from here?
But my thing is, why aren't you? I don't get, why are you not feeling appreciated? I don't.
Right, like what are they not appreciating about him when he's kind of the one that's been doing the work?
Well, I get it, but I mean, when we talked about last time, Belichick telling his trainer he can't come in, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I get it. He's being real messy. I love it.
Yeah, being real messy. So NBA playoffs are in full swing. I'm a little disappointed with a couple of with the way the first round ended for a couple people.
Yeah. I'm not upset about it, but I'm sure you are.
Portland didn't win a game.
Yeah, I'm not out there. But I'm kind of off of them. Like, excuse me, Damian Lillard. What
he was too busy
what do you do?
Wait,
what do you do, Courtney? I'm talking to you. I came on this show. It was like our first show.
Sure was.
And I put myself out there for you to do this.
He was working on his mixtape. You hear about that?
He went from averaging 26 points, 44%, and then 36 from the 3-point line to averaging 18 points and only making 9 3-pointers out of 30. Like, okay. But Portland, you get the first round bust. Like, seriously.
Yeah. The Wizards, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little upset about that, but we'll get to that one a little bit later. Okay. So your boy Bron.
Yes.
This man got 43 points in game 2. If they sweep the Raptors,
which is completely possible.
Yeah, no, which is highly possible. But if they sweep the Raptors, I'm going to be even more mad with the Wizards. Like, just
why? But why?
we're not getting to that right in a second. So Kevin Love had 31 points. I'm glad that he finally played in game 2 because game 1 he was asleep. The majority of this playoffs he was asleep. So I'm glad that he's showing up. Yeah. I don't want it to be a sweep because I already told you how I feel about seeing the Cavs and Golden State in the finals. I'm gonna be high.
My thing is LeBron James. The regular season he was averaging 27, 8, and 9. Postseason he's averaging 34.
That's crazy.
10 and 9. That's how you play playoff basketball, Damian Lillard.
If that don't mean that you're the greatest of all time,
that is how you play. That's how you play. Actually, I want them to keep this up because the Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Twitter is like
Jemele Hill, y'all. She said when God's plan doesn't involve the Raptors.
But the thing about it is like Drake, he did so much talking. I love Drake, but he talking to the players during this and during that. First of all, make sure your team is assembled and y'all are doing what y'all are supposed to. Because LeBron James, he
did not come to play.
He owns them. LeBronto.
Right. Yes, LeBronto. So the 76ers they're down 2 right now. They're against the Celtics bench.
See this smile?
I'm hurt because I told y'all if it wasn't gonna be the Wizards, I wanted the 76ers to take the East.
Guess who's not down
So I'm a little hurt. I expected way more out of you, Ben Simmons. Expected way more out of you. I mean, Joel Embiid, he's trying. Yeah. I'm just like, y'all have to step it up. Y'all really have to step it up because the Celtics did not come to play. Marcus Morris.
I was gonna say that I have to give the Celtics more credit than like bashing the Sixers. Like they have been playing. And it's like without Kyrie and without, I forgot that they were supposed to be on the team.
Yeah.
So it's
like what was that? Thursday night, they were shooting lights out. At the end of the game, like they were down the whole beginning of the game, they were down. Then the fourth quarter, they just kind of were like, nah, we trying to win.
Yeah, to come back 20 from 22 points, I was like, okay.
They were shooting lights out by the end of the game, and I was just like, I was literally just sitting there 3-point after 3-point. I was just like, well, there it goes.
Guys are stepping up. Jaylen Brown stepping up.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Tatum stepping up.
Jason Tatum was balling last night.
They are all...
Thursday night's game belonged to Jason Tatum. Yeah. For real.
They are all...
Balling.
That's what it's about.
So, the Wizards. I'm hurt. I'm upset. But, you know, John Wall came out and he had a post-game interview after they lost Game 5. And he said, I don't put the pressure on everybody else. I put the pressure on myself because I'm the franchise guy.
It's the John Wall voice.
Yeah, this is the John Wall voice you're hearing. I'm the guy that has to be the leader of the team, that has to get everybody better, make everybody better on the team. At the same time, if I'm doing my part, the other 14 guys on the team have to do their part at getting better every year. Just being true to the team. Our problem at a lot of times is guys don't understand their role and respect their role. So a lot of people are very upset with his choice of words. I'm not personally,
Of course
because he
you're not.
is the franchise player. He is the leader of the team. I don't think, although he was hurt the majority of the season, even their losses in the playoffs, I don't think were John Wall's fault. Game 5, John Wall had 26 points. Bradley Beal had 20 points. Game 4, they were they were balling. It was Gortat, who I've been said to leave in Canada. Like, he said that they need more athletic bigs, which is what they do. They need younger guys.
My problem with John Wall, and I love John Wall even since Kentucky, but my thing with John Wall, it's like, we want to call him this leader, but what is he leading? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can't keep giving him, he's the franchise player, he's the leader. No, you know what leaders do? Leaders lead you to being the Portland Trailers. Leaders, like, don't call yourself a leader just because you are the best person. Just because you're the best person on the team,
Quote, unquote.
he's the best. He's the best.
I
player
think
on the
he's
team.
the best
But just
player on
because
the
you're
team,
the
but a lot of
best
people
player
don't
on the
think
team
so.
does not make you a leader. That makes you the best person on the team. With a lot of people who aren't that great. So I want us
I
to.
don't even think that it's a lot of people that aren't that great.
But I want us to stop calling John Wall a leader.
But
This
what
leader,
is he?
He's a really great he's a really good basketball player. But what has he done to lead the Wizards?
Look, this season was just not his season.
Okay.
Last season, he led the Wizards to the playoffs, and even through, yes, I know that they lost in the second round, but he still led against the Celtics last year. He led the game before the game that knocked them out of the playoffs when he made that shot and said that this is our house. It is. Like, this is his house.
But when first of all, they lost to the Raptors. I get it. 73 plus team. Cool. But my thing is, if you're John Wall, you guys can easily beat the Raptors.
Them, yeah.
You
They
can
could
beat
have.
them. And as a leader, you don't say things like that as a leader. Leader is not just leading on the basketball court. You lead off of the
You
basketball
think he
court.
threw everyone under the bus?
Yeah, I think basically what he said was.
I think he
basically he
threw the
said,
front
"Listen, I'm the
office
leader.
under
If
the
I,
bus."
I know, I think he threw the whole team under the bus. That whole organization, they need counseling. They need counseling. They need counseling and prayer because they're all throwing everybody under the bus. That's not what leaders don't do that.
All right, John Wall. She said you need counseling.
But I like
she
counseling.
said the whole team need
Throw
counseling.
the
So
whole team in counseling.
put them in rice, put some coconut oil. All right, we've come to that part of the show. Chanel's favorite part.
It's
Team.
especially today.
Tee him up. All right, I'm teeing up the Tennessee Titans offensive line for their catfish, beer, luge. This
Nastiness.
gross. Like,
Whatever.
honestly, it was gross. I get it that you guys are big hockey fans, but I just feel like that is so unsanitary. I feel like, ew, catfish, ew, like all of
And then
it is
Mariota
gross.
is there like okay,
Like,
okay.
I get it. Y'all was celebrating, but that was gross.
That was nasty.
Can we just keep the catfish in the water or fry it up? Do something with it. You
Can
don't
y'all
need to be
practice?
drinking
Like-
beer. Okay, that was a shot.
That was a
You
shot, I'm
throwing, shooting all of the shots with them. Good grief! All right, we teeing up Chanel.
Oh my! I am teeing up.
Talk right to him. Talk right.
Hashtag not my rookie of the year.
Not my rookie of the.
Let me tell you who I'm teeing up first. I'm teeing up Ben Simmons. I wish I could take the Killmonger. Let me tell you, I'm
Oh, is this your
Ben
MVP?
Simmons.
Yo.
Ben Simmons is T'Challa.
This
Me and
is your
Donovan
rookie of
Mitchell
the
were
year?
Killmonger.
Yo.
So, Ben Simmons, he had 1 point. Played 31 minutes.
My dad called me today. It was like he had 1 point, one more point than I had. I was like, yo.
Went 0 for 4, and they lost 108-103.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
It's like, I get you can have bad. I don't even want to slander him. I get we can have bad games. I get it. You're a rookie. This actually showed me that you are a rookie. You're a rookie, so you can have bad games. I am so sorry. Am I upset?
You're so shady right now. Good grief.
We can have bad games, but at one point, I mean, come on. You couldn't make another foul shot. Like, you couldn't make two. Come on. So, yes, I'm teeing up Ben Simmons for scoring that one measly point that he could have kept to himself. Like, he could have kept that. While my boy Donovan Mitchell over here
Balling.
killing it. So, yes, Ben Simmons, you have been teed up.
All right, we got an honorable mention. The Washington Redskins. Y'all just need to get y'all organization. There was an article released by the New York Times earlier this week talking about their cheerleaders, and their cheerleaders were coming forward saying that they were coerced and kind of forced to take topless photos and entertain sponsors while on a trip in Costa Rica for their calendar, for their 2013 calendar shoot. The whole story, if you guys read it, it's honestly pretty gross.
Yeah.
They took their passports when they first got to Costa Rica, so they pretty much couldn't leave. They actually didn't get paid for the trip. They were just, put up in the hotels and fed and all that good stuff. But honestly, altogether, like, Washington Redskins, with everything that's going on in this climate right now,
this is what you don't need.
This is what you don't need.
Yeah.
You guys need to really take a hard look, reevaluate everything. Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if people came after you and wanted you to go ahead and sell your team. I really wouldn't be surprised.
I just want to put the whole crying Jordan face
On the Washington Redskins organization.
on Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the Capitals, that might make it happen, like we said. But yeah.
Yeah. It's not
Throw the whole
cute.
district away.
Yeah. Throw everything. All right, y'all. You've come to the end of the show. You know what time it is. We about to do the 2-minute drill.
2-minute drill. For those of you guys who don't know, 2-minute drill is we have 2 minutes to fire off our takes on different topics. Well, we have the clock right here so we can manage our time.
Yeah, we can't see it. So
We can't see it,
it's time
so
to go.
we're just gonna go.
Ready?
Ready?
All right.
All right, Courtney. So Jason Witten, he retires and he's now going to be a sports analyst.
Yes,
Love it,
with
love it.
Monday Night Football, I'm very
Yes.
excited. He had 1,152 career receptions, 12,448 career yards, and 68 career touchdowns. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer. If I know anything, I'm excited for him. I'm sad to see what the Cowboys are going to do without him. We'll see if they'll recover. I don't really know, but we'll see. So Charles Barkley, he said he wants to punch Draymond in the face, and Draymond said if he gonna do it, then he need to do it. How you feeling?
First of all, Charles Barkley always says something crazy out of his mouth, and I'm happy that he said it to the wrong person. Because Draymond was like, I see you all the time. If you're gonna do it, then if you're gonna run up, then run up. And I don't have a problem with Draymond's response. I do have a problem with Charles Barkley. I don't think he physically wanted to, but I just think he has to watch what he says.
Yeah, sure do.
All right, next one.
Drake and Kendrick Perkins. Okay, so Drake, the NBA has told him that he needs to calm down with the foul mouth, with the cursing.
Yes.
Him and Kendrick Perkins, got into it. Like, I get it, Drake, you're the NBA groupie. I get it, but you
The ambassador.
You need to calm down. We get it. Toronto is your team. You ride for them. I think he has some ownership in them, but you need to calm down before you get kicked out the building.
Seriously.
Ben Roethlisberger, he wants to play 3 to 5 more years. How you feel?
I'm not
Your
feeling
boy.
it. Yeah, Ben, nope.
You don't think he got 3 to 5?
I don't want him to 3-5 more years. Okay, 28 touchdowns, 14 interception. Can't forget about that 5 interception game with Jacksonville. I'm not 3 to 5. I give him 3. Not 5 though. Nope. I don't like it. All right, LaMelo playing JVA.
Okay, so LeVar started the junior basketball organization, and LaMelo already he's gonna play for the Los Angeles team this summer with that organization. I think that's pretty dope. I'm excited to see what he'll do. I think he'll ball out a little bit, get his name out there. Wow, we ran out of time. We wasn't even done.
I'm so sad because
we was rapping. It was because we was rapping, and we need to stop talking. But
So sad.
it's all right. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you follow us at CBSmitty94. That's me.
And at the Coco Chanel, that's on Twitter and Instagram. And also, we are now on iTunes.
We are
make sure
podcast podcast version on iTunes.
Right. So if you can't watch it on YouTube, I know a lot of people like to watch it, listen to it in
yeah,
their cars. But
driving to work.
yeah, now you can subscribe to us so that every new episode, it comes straight to your phone.
We have a Facebook page as well. Go ahead and like us. You'll get alerts, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow our actual page on Twitter and Instagram too, @down_to_the_wire_. All right, y'all. Have a great day.
See you next time.
Bye.
901